Hey everyone, good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to Midday Plays Live. I am your host, Mindy Hahn. My sister, Tiffany, can't quite be here yet today. We're meeting after this show actually to go ahead and hang out for my niece's birthday. We're going to the Illuminarium. I don't know. It's a new thing in town. It looks like they got them all over the United States, but I guess it's like 1,500 exhibits or something. Interactive. I don't know, but should be a good afternoon. Then there's a tree lighting ceremony with a whole bunch of food trucks that we're hitting this evening. So I got all my plays in. I'm all ready to go. I'm usually not this far ahead by now, but hey, why not, right? But let's go ahead and I want to again thank you guys for watching. We had one of our I guess biggest shows yesterday, so we appreciate the viewership. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the notifications because you don't want to miss out when we go live. That is for sure. Also, make sure you get over to Tony'sPicks.com. Hey, let's see if I can bring it up. Remember how good I am at all of this good stuff here. Share my screen. I'm gonna do it. Here's Tony's Picks. Let's do it. So yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and check out the hottest cappers and the best sports picks. Today we got Nick Vartini. He's sitting up on top. He's the leader of Platinum Cappers over there. Tony's Picks VIP, the general manager. Another good day. Tiffany with another good day as well. Joseph, Collins Brown. But yeah, you could go ahead and check out all of the leagues. It's a little bit of a drop down there. Like we talked about, you can see college football. Oh, there I am, 11-2 over the last 7 days, up 1,200 units here for the year. Or another thing that you can do is just go ahead and click on, your favorite capper, like Tiffany, and you can say, hey, what does Tiffany have over here today for sale? So you can see where she at. Let's bring her up. So today she has a guaranteed NBA, NHL, college football 5-pack of plays. Tiffany's NCAA college football guaranteed best bet. Tiffany's been hot. So make sure you go ahead and pick up one of these packages. And again, it's exclusive here to those that watch. You could go ahead and check out the promo code TonyT at checkout. I see Tiffany is spying on us right now. Hi, Tiffany. What are you doing? I'm sure you guys are eating lunch because that's what you said you were going to do. Eat lunch at the Illuminarium to wait till the show's over so we can get over here, right? But let's go ahead and say hi to some folks. We want to say hi to Butterscotch. Oh no, come on. We don't want you to be under the weather. That's no good. We want you to be well. Get Butterscotch for sure. He has his favorite play though today. Durant. Are you guys writing this down? Durant over 32.5 points and assists. He scored at least 25 and 10 in 10 straight games. Oh, Tiffany said, wait, we're outside on the playground. All right. Well, we'll get through the show fast and then we'll be over to meet you here soon because Jerry's still doing work as well. All right. So we had a pretty good night last night. I don't know. It seems like maybe Joe Burrow didn't really have a good night. Maybe Mark Andrews out for the season. Oh, where they twist it enough to where that actually breaks his leg. I mean, that's just not good. And that's the thing is on the field, it didn't really look like it was all that bad. So I feel sad. Plus, he's on my brother-in-law's fantasy team, so he's kind of bummed out about that one too. But I think we have some decent plays here for you tonight. Quite a few in the NBA, only 3 in the NHL, and then, of course, 2 in college football. So we'll go ahead and go through those real quick like. All right. Hopefully you guys are ready. Oh, wait. Scotch then. Wait, before you go, he's like, I got a couple more plays. Knicks money line, Kings money line, and a 2-leg parlay. There you go. So you could go ahead and buy down some of those points. Let's see. Who does Mindy have on the money line? Oh, yeah. She has the Knicks at -7 on the money line. And I'm trying to find that Kings game. There it is. I got Kings -363 on the money line, -8.5. I just want to make sure that those were not some of my upsets, right? All right. Well, good luck today, Scotch. Good luck to everyone out there. Always want to hear about your wins, for sure. Right? I'm waiting for them. Don't be shy. Tell us how much you won. We were on the Ravens last night, so we were excited for that victory. Had Pittsburgh, kind of right where we liked it there as well. They covered, and that total went under. So hopefully, a lot of you folks that were out there watching yesterday got that play in. And then, of course, Ziggy came through again on the puck line with the Lightning on an open net. Good job, Ziggy. Hey, you're like 2 in a row for your best bets. All right, cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into some college football because I'm kind of excited for these games tonight. It seems like it's not a total mess of action. So let's just go ahead and start out with South Florida and UTSA. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this one with UTSA. We'll take a minus 16.5. It looks like I even saw some 15.5s out there. So if you shop around, you may be able to find something that you like. But modeling has this one 91.8% chance of winning, have them winning by 20.28 points. So that's one of those that's really, really, really close to that variance that I like in order to go ahead and push that over to a premium pick. So it's not quite there for a premium. That's not one of mine that you can get out there on Tony's picks, but still another one that I like today. So if you guys like it, go ahead and take that because we're sitting at about 4.83, something like that when I did the math, kind of. But yeah, it's not quite at that 5 to 7. So again, if you could go ahead and put this down, to say minus 14, then that's right in that realm of what I'm looking for variance in these college football games. I want to say, hey, is my modeling pretty good? And if I have modeling that's better than 7 points in Vegas, I'm going to take that bet. So yeah, it's one of those you could take Oots up, buy them down a little bit for maybe minus 14, something like that. I saw on some of the apps out there, you can get it as low as minus 10. And that's one you can go ahead and perhaps parlay with another, right? Right. All right. So then next up is Colorado and Washington State. Washington State here is minus 4.5. Like Colorado in this one with the points. Give me the points finally. I feel like I've been all on these, big underdog or big dog. No, big favorites. Can't even talk today. I've been on these big favorites. So here, I finally have myself a dog. Colorado's minus 4.5. I saw on one of the line services sitting at about plus 5, excuse me. So Colorado plus 5. I really like this play. I have Colorado winning it outright in the modeling. Plus I'm getting points. Perfect. I'll take it. It is only one of those that's a 51.9% chance of winning just because it is a small victory. But again, this is an underdog. I have modeling winning this outright. So pretty happy with this play. Another one that you could go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and take UTSA minus 10. I'll take Colorado, plus 14, something like that. And do like what Scotch did, a little, 2-leg parlay, something like that. So he also said last night he put 100 on the Thunder and 170. Must have been on like a little money liner, huh? But yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. I did like the Thunder as well. That was one of my premiums. So yes, we got it. All right. So should we move to NHL real quick? We'll do that. Oh yeah, because Daryl says, hey, what do you think about this game? He says, hey, I like the Maple Leafs money line and over, Ducks over in the NHL. All right. Let's see what I got. All right. Where are we at here? Let me get over to. Oh, here we go. We got some early action today, right? He said, hey, I like the Maple Leafs on the money line and the over. So, hey, I have the over 6.5 on this one here today. But it's one of those that for me, I kind of like the Red Wings on the puck line a little bit better than the Maple Leafs on the money line. So again, I feel like we can both win on this and it would be perfect. Right, Daryl? But yes, I'm in consensus with you in that over. And then we have the Ducks and the Panthers. That's one that I kind of like the under 6.5. And again, this has a lot more to do with the modeling, right? So as I've told you, I look at things like what the odds are, like opening odds to what the end result is. Also have it, and this is of course based off of my modeling. So whenever I have plus money to open the odds, for me, that's like an auto bet. I don't even need to know who it is or take a look at the modeling. If my odds are plus money, which this one here is plus 108, I think I actually got it at like plus 113. I'm going to go ahead and take the under 6.5 because those are the ones that have been winning over 70% for me. Now, again, this is based off of my modeling. So you'd have to follow me in order to get, what I'm looking at and those same variances. And like for me with the Red Wings, I have a variance here of 1.51. So whenever that's 1.51 or higher for me, that's an auto play for the premium selections. But I do like the Panthers today here on the money line rather than the Ducks on the puck line. So he said, yeah, I like Colorado. And he said, how about the UTSA over? Now, again, I kind of talked about this a little bit. I think during the week, the numbers have not been as good for me regarding the totals. So I haven't played the totals much. It seems like they've been lower rather than higher. So hopefully you go ahead and get those two overs today. Don't really have a good opinion on those just because they haven't really been going with what my modeling has been saying. But yes, I would also go ahead and lean to the over in these games. I'm just kind of do a little, cautionary tale there for you. He said, you could be right about the Ducks and under. Well, we'll see, right? We'll see. But he said, hey, I love those Kings and Knicks as well. There he is. There it is. Love Kings and Knicks. Oh, and then he's asking me about basketball, I believe. I'm not quite in on basketball yet. It's one of those, like, I have to get some pretty decent modeling. There's a lot of neutral courts. I look at a lot of homes and roads. Also like it when it gets closer to conference because it's so hard when you have these huge talent disparities out there. It's like, how can I compare a Nebraska Omaha to a Duke Blue Devil? Because you don't have the same talent. So it's really, really hard for me to go ahead and judge who is the better team based off of these huge talent disparities. But once I know we get into the same conferences, then I know we have the right talent, right? I guess that's kind of what kind of how I view that. So I'm not quite ready to do some college basketball. I'll look again here over the weekend to see when it's a good time to go ahead and get in on that. I think the only other game we did not cover here today for NHL is I like the Jets and the Sabres over. Also like the Jets on the money line. Those would be my picks for that game there. All right. So Butterscotch says, hey, how do you feel about Denver and New Orleans? Well, we'll go through a couple of these games here with you. As soon as I get to the right area on my app to give me some updated lines here. So let's go ahead and start with Denver. All right, where are you at? I'll find you here. Nuggets, there they are. So today, I like the Nuggets on the money line, but I am going to go ahead and take the Pelicans and the plus points today. I can get the Pelicans at about +6. I like that over the opening line of like say -5 or +5. Give me an extra point. 3 baskets. I feel pretty good about that, especially with the way that the Pelicans have been playing. It's a higher variance for me. So basically I'm at about 7.06 for variance, and that would be over the spread, right? So basically my modeling is saying, okay, with the Pelicans getting the 6 points, do I have my numbers higher or lower than say 5 or more? That's kind of what I'm looking at, right? So that variance is basically saying that this one is going to be about a 2-point game, and I'm going to be 5-point variance over and above that, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Pelicans today based off of all these numbers have everything to do with pace of play, offensive and defensive efficiencies, and talent, basically is what my modeling has in there. And then we're going to go ahead and take the Pelicans and the Nuggets. We're going to go ahead and go under. Now, some of these variances are really, really close. So this one is about a 0.6. So this one here, 0.6 for me. It's just going to be a little bit of a lean. Not really a big deal there. I mean, so again, if you guys like the over, I have this one really, really close. It's for me, it's a no play. But I just want to, give you my lean on this. My lean would be to the under. And he said, "Hey, I like Jokic out there for a triple double. Awesome." I saw that there were some of those same game parlays that had him at like 50 for the points, rebounds, and assists. And I thought that kind of looked a little bit intriguing. And with what Butterscotch just said here, I kind of like those numbers even more. And Daryl says yes, and kind of the same thing. I have him with a double-double there for sure. All right. Anything else that you guys want me to go over? Otherwise, I'll just give you some of my rando plays here. These are ones that are not quite on the premium side for me. So the spread variance is a little bit under that 5. So these are ones if you want to manipulate a little bit to go ahead and, give yourself an extra basket. That's kind of how I feel on these because the lines are really, really close with my modeling out there. So the first one would be to take the Wizards +7. So I have that with a variance of 2. In order to get me to where I like, I would need them to be about +10 or so. Also like the Wizards for an underplay tonight. Under 227.5. That one's right on the verge. So I have that one at a 4 variance. Again, I like this at 5, but pretty good underlean for me there. Next up is going to be the 76ers and the Hawks. I'm going to go ahead and take the 76ers. I think it's like a 1 point or right on the money line, -109 or -110, I think, for about a +1. I'm going to go ahead and take the 76ers, like them outright in this one. And then I like the 76ers here to go over. That's a variance of 3. So again, if you could go ahead and get this one at like a 233, I'd feel a little bit better about that to give me a higher variance range on this game. Then let's try the Celtics and the Raptors. Like the Celtics in this one, -8. This one here, variance of about 3. So you can move that about 2, say maybe -6, something like that. And I like the Celtics to go under the total of 222.5. So even if I could get this one about 225, I'd feel real, real good about that. And then let's just do Kings and Spurs. I have the Kings. I'm going to go ahead and take the Kings here. What are they? -8.5. Don't mind that one at all. And I have the Kings going under the total. This one is a high variance. This one's a premium, basically, for me. And then let's just do one more. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Magic and the Bulls. Scotch's team, the Bulls. Not today. I'm going to take the Magic. I'm going to take the Magic +1.5, +2, something like this. Have this one really closely rated. Also like under the total of the 215.5. Would really like this one at about 217, 218. And then let's see, what else you guys like? You like the Celtics first half. There you go. See, Scotch. Bulls are looking up. And Houston Rockets has looked like a live dog tonight. I'm taking them straight up on the money line. All right, let's see. What do we have for the Rockets? I have the Rockets on the money line today, if that makes you feel a little bit better, right? So I have that +236 odds on mine. I was like, maybe you can see it. There it is, right there on the bottom, maybe. Yeah, see? It's true. I got it on the money line. I'm with you. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and take the Rockets today. And then I like this one to go over the 219 total. All right. So there we go. We got some plays out there. The Rockets beating the Clippers. Magic total under. Let's take a look at that one. Did I give that one? Yes. I do like the Magic total under. I might have been just a little bit ahead of the other. So yes, like the total under for the Magic. Scotch is pumped about the Rockets. The Bulls are bad. Well, kind of. They're not terrible. They're not as bad as what? The Clippers, the Pistons, maybe the Hornets or the Wizards. So, they're, bottom 4th, perhaps. All right, you guys, that is it for me today. Got to get a move on. I'm meeting Tiffany here at 1 o'clock our time for some fun adventures in science, I think. So we'll go ahead and see you guys later. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications. Also, if you're having a little bit of trouble and you need some help, you can go ahead and check out one of the pick packages at tonyspicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Don't forget. All right, you guys, have a good weekend. I'm super excited. Hey, I take all the favorites in the Big Ten, right? Go ahead and just take Michigan, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Iowa. Take all the favorites this week. That's going to be my one tidbit of college football for tomorrow. And then I do have a couple other videos out for the NFL. Let's see. I'll give you real quick some of my favorites. Let's see. I like the Ravens. Oh, they were yesterday. I like the Browns. I like the Chargers. I like Seattle. I like the Vikings. I like the Commanders over, and I like the Browns over. There you go. It was real fast. So if you guys are still hanging out, watching here at the end, there's some tidbits of some weekend action for you. All right, you guys. Take care.